Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah, assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We're going to work on practice assignment 2 in this video, and there may be more than one video to cover all the problems. So let's get started. We have the first problem which says that do the following using practice 2 data 1. Okay, so we will do this exercise in Tableau. So the first thing that it's asking us to do, A, is extract the data into Tableau and adjust the data type. So let's go to Tableau and extract the data. We will go to practice data 1, practice 2 data 1, and if we open the data, it will show in Tableau. Now here what we want is we want to create a connection between these three tables. As you can see, the customers, the products, and the sales transactions. And the way we do that is we drag the customer table to the right side, and then we drag the sales transaction table also, and it would create an automatic connection. And if we bring our cursor here, it shows that we have created a connection using customer ID. So the customer ID is a primary key in the customers table, and the customer ID is a foreign key in the sales transaction table. So we have created this connection. Now the second thing we have to do is we have to drag the products table also over to the right side, and we want to create a connection. And it's saying that the products do not connect with the customer because there is no common data element between the customers and the product. So we need a common element that is in both the tables, and in one table it's going to be the primary key, and in the other table it's going to be the foreign key. So the products table is not going to connect to the customer, but it will connect to the sales transaction. So if we press and hold our mouse and we drag it over to the sales transaction, it will connect. But the problem is, although there is a common data element, which is a product code between the sales transaction table and the products table, it's not automatically connecting. So if we come down to the left side at the bottom, we would need to select a field which is the product code from the first table, and we also need to select a data element from the second table, which is the product code. So we selected product code from both, and now we have a connection, and the connection is based on the product code, as you can see. Now anytime you extract data from Excel into Tableau, make sure you click the extract data on the top right, so that we are not connected to the Excel and we have independent data inside our inside our Tableau file. Okay, now we go to sheet 1, right? We go to sheet 1, and we would adjust the data. Question number 1A is telling us to also adjust the data. So we go down the data elements to make sure that they are the right type of data. If not, we would adjust it. So the business name is string data, it's correct. Customer address is string data. Customer city is global. Customer ID is string data. Customer state, it should be global. So we should click and adjust global role and come down and select state. Customer zip is showing global. Customer count is numeric, that is correct. Product code is string. Product description is string. Product sales price is numeric. Product count is numeric. Come down. Customer ID is string, string, product code is string, sales employee ID is showing numeric. It is incorrect. It should be string. Sales order date is date. Sales order ID is showing numeric. It should not be. It should be string. And then we have product sales price. It's numeric. Sales order quantity is numeric. And sales order transaction is numeric. Now, question number C, 1C is telling us to create a visual using customer ID, product description, and sales order quantity in Tableau. So we would go here and we have the customer ID. That's the first one, so we double click. Second, we have the product description from the products table. We double click that. And then the third we have is the sales order quantity. So we double click that, right? Now we have this visual. The question is telling us to show this visual based on the recommended visual by Tableau. So if we come down to the right side and click this show me, is showing us that the recommended visual is the one that is inside the box, the horizontal bars. So if we double click that, now we have this visual that is the answer to this question. So we close this window on the right side, and now we have the products, the customer IDs, and the quantities, and we name this sheet customer, product, and quantity, and we save this file saved as, we call it practice assignment question 1 solution. We save it as practice assignment question 1 solution, and that's the solution to the first question. Okay, now let's go to the second question. The second question is, do the following using practice to data 2. So let's go to practice to data 2, and we have two requirements here, A and B. A says prepare descriptive statistics for net income in Excel and highlight mean, median, mode, minimum and maximum. And B is saying calculate profit margin and display it in a histogram for all companies. So let's go to practice to data 2.